Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Peter G. with Cazal Eyewear. Cazals are from Germany. They're handmade and they're gold. And we're here at the Cobb Show exhibiting the Cazal collection. And we're happy to be here. We've been here about 8 years now or so, something like that. And we're happy to be here. It's high end, but our customers like this product and that's why we're here.
How long have you been with Cazal?
I've been with Cazal personally about 37 years. 36, 37 years.
So what year would you say you started?
85, 86. Okay. I was at another company before them, but that company closed and I decided I wanted to step it up. I was with a kind of a bread and butter, what I call, company.
Was that an eyeglass company as well?
Yeah, it was eyeglass frames also, but it was kind of normal looking. And I wanted to step it up and get into something exciting, something that wows people, something that screams fashion and high end. And I went with Cazal back when it's kind of on the ground floor when it first started. And look where it is today. It's worldwide.
Oh yeah.
It's iconic. It's like Ray-Bans.
So in 85, when you started with Cazal, how long had they already been in business?
They pretty much started a couple of years before that. So it was like early 80s that it really started up and, you know, coming out of the 70s. And the owner his name is Kerry Zoloni, and he was with House of Dior and a lot of fashion houses before he decided to get into the eyewear business.
What's his nationality?
He's, I believe he was from Italy, but he lived in Austria for a while. So he was, Kerry Zoloni, it's kind of an Italian kind of ring to it, but that's where you get the name Cazal, by the way, Kerry Zoloni. Kerry, Z-A, Zoloni, Z-A-L. That's him right there, by the way.
Okay, all right, cool. I'll get a close-up of that.
Yeah, so.
So, who were your biggest consumer in 80s?
Run DMC. I mean, those kind of groups were jumping, you know, Spike Lee. The urban market is very strong with us. A lot of the rappers like wearing the Cazals. And back then, we had the Spike Lees of the world and the, not so much the Rick Rosses, but some of our frames were in movies like Godfather and Goodfellas and Ocean 11. Robert Gould would wear our Goliath frame.
Would you say like the urban community were a strong?
Yeah, that's where it pretty much started, where it was making the hip hop scene.
Right, that's what made the company big.
Yeah, that's what really, and then Run DMC started with this, and then of course a lot of others, and then of course it blossomed from there, and of course all the rappers decided to wear Cazals because, well, I guess the white folks weren't hip enough to wear. I don't know what to tell you, and they're expensive, so they want to wear what nobody else is wearing and make a statement. So, which is fine.
Yeah, so you was actually telling me about how people were getting killed over the glasses?
Right, back in the late 70s, there was, we had two incidents, one at a bus stop and the other one, I'm not sure if it was a subway in New York or not, but they robbed the person, did not take their money or jewelry, they only took their Cazals. And they robbed, and it made People magazine. I have the article at home. I thought I had it with me. I could bring it back tomorrow, but you're not going to care then. But it actually made People magazine, Cazals are to die for. Now, this could work two ways. You know, where nobody wants to buy them if Cazals are, you know, worth the die. Nobody wants to die over a pair of sunglasses. But it worked out where it made it very popular. You could imagine the Cazal, everybody was talking about it. Cazals at that time, it was just starting up. Nobody knew the name quite yet. Spike Lee and a lot of the Hollywood people would be wearing Cazals, and because it's different.
They copied what the streets copied.
Yeah, and
what the streets
now the streets started with the 955s, and they got into more of the metals in the beginning, and now they're buying more of the plastic frames, of course. But the street gear, this was considered street gear back then. It's considered that now also, by the way. I don't know if you're familiar with Cazal. We have a friend here, so I'm asking him. 951. Yeah, 951. I mean, you remember? Right.
Yes, sir.
You remember?
Yeah.
Sure.
Those are the dope boys.
Dope boys, right? And they still the dope boys, and they still liking them, the dope boys. Which, by the way, sometimes makes it a little difficult to purchase because Yeah, they'll steal them from you. It makes good dope money. They'll steal them from you in your car. They'll break into your car. Like they'll steal a Rolex. Like they'll steal a Mercedes, a Lamborghini, whatever. They'll steal Cazals too. Doesn't stop them. They don't care.
So I guess it's safe to say that you could thank the government for putting crack in the neighborhoods to make your glasses popular, right?
Because a lot of them gangsters wear Cazals. I'll be honest with you. A lot of them thugs. I don't mind saying it and telling you. Drug dealers, you know, whatever. It's expensive. They can afford it. They want it because they want to buy it because they know we don't design glasses for the masses, just for the classes.
Right.
So, you know, and when you're wearing Cazals, you're wearing money. And since your eyes are the only pair of eyes you're ever going to have in your lifetime, because you could replace your feet, your legs, your arm, your penis if you have to. But your eyes? Nuh-uh. So you want to give your eyes the best they got. And when people talk to you, they're talking so, directing focus right to your eyes and your glasses and what's around your eyes.
And tell the people today what this company is worth.
Cazal? Yeah. It's worldwide. I'm not in the corporate office. I live in Atlanta, and I know of our corporate office in Miami.
If you could estimate, is it $1 billion company?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking we're in every country in the world.
And it started in the 80s.
Can you imagine? So, yeah, there's a lot of expense, a lot of advertising. If you take a look behind you, what's this gentleman's name?
DJ Toomp.
Hand me that book behind you. This is called a Lookbook. We don't do anything small at Cazal. This is a Lookbook. We just released it. Take a look at the way they spend money on advertising. Colors, and this is what we give away. This isn't the cheap, look, this ain't cheap. It's not even a catalog because you can go online for the catalog and everything else. It's just called a Lookbook. It could sit in your waiting room, in your office, whatever. People like to look at it. Oh, do you have this one? No, we just sold it, but I can get it in. I can order it now and have it in 2 days for you out of Miami, whatever. So it's a nice book to be noticed in, that's for sure. Lookbook. And we're coming, and we happen to come out with some new women's finally, because it's always been 90% men, which it still is 90% men, Cazals. But the women are jumping on it too. And for that reason, we've come out with new women's styles that are bringing back some nice women's business for us.
Nice.
And to be honest with you, the women love wearing men's frames too. So they love wearing these Cazal men's frames.
Everything's
Cazal
unisex for the most part.
But oh yeah, well not only that, but look at this. This brand new.
Oh, those is hot.
Purple. Okay, you ready for this? This, and I love the way, look at the inside.
Nice.
Isn't that nice? The construction, it's all detail. You ready for this? Robin, our national sales manager, which stepped out, says she's been selling it to men. Now look at the style on a man. I know I got a hat on, but even purple. So it'll make a statement. Oh yeah, it'll make, and you can make them clear. You can put medicine in them. You can put a bifocal like these. I got medicine in these, and of course I got colors in the lens here. I mean, if you could see the colors there, it's kind of a sherbet rainbow. Yeah, and I got medicine in it. You know, my doctor did it for me. He sends it to a lab. You know, he does the whole thing. These are $1,000. These glasses.
Okay.
Frame with the medicine. You know, it's whatever. You know, but maybe not for me, but these are nice, and they're unisex. I didn't even know it. Now I'm going to start pushing it as a man's frame too. Why not? Go ahead. Did you have another question for me?
So, wrapping it up.
Yeah.
What are the stores that people could find Cazal?
Okay, you could find Cazals at your finer optical shops, not your Lens Crafters, not your Pearl Visions, and certainly not your America's Best or Walmart. Hello, this is going to be in your better optical stores that carry better quality, better brands like Gucci, Versace. You know, Cazal's right up there, Dolce & Gabbana, and you know, I can go on. But Cazal's even more expensive than those. But that's where you'll find them in your, now as far as your clothes stores are concerned, you'll find them in your upper echelon type of hip hop stores that sell better t-shirts and jeans and shoes and sneakers, and you could buy Cazals there. But to be honest with you, if you're really interested in Cazals, just call our 1-800 number, 327-5185. Tell the office or the girl that answers the phone where you're calling from. We have a locator, and we will tell you in your area who is carrying the Cazal collection, the product itself, and we will direct you in that direction where you can go and purchase or look at the Cazals. Or you can go online at www.cazaleyewear.com. But I wouldn't buy anything online, to be honest with you. There's too many copies, too many knockoffs, and they're making them perfect. So I would not, and when you see these prices, $200, $300 for a Cazal frame, that's what wholesale is almost. So don't trust that. That's not real. If they're selling it for $300, how can it be real if the wholesale is over $200? I mean, come on. So when you're dealing with high end, I'm not crazy about buying online when it's high. The cheap stuff, Amazon, whatever. But when it comes to $500, $600 sunglasses or eyewear, go to your optical shop or go or call the office, and they'll direct you to someone that's got the collection from our locator. So that's easy to do. You got the 800 number, and if you'd like to speak to me personally, 404-683-3359. I live right here in Marietta, Georgia.
Say that number one more time.
404-683-3359. And my email, I'll give it to you also, and you can have it also, is Peter G, like the letter G, 712, which is my birthday, July 12th, at gmail.com.
Happy belated birthday. Your birthday just passed.
I just passed, last Tuesday was my birthday, and I just turned 75, believe it or not.
Wow.
And this is what 75 should look like.
That's how 75
All right,
should
thank
look
you.
like.
Thank you, and thank you. And I'm also a state referee. I don't know if you can guess the sport.
It's basketball.
No. What? Soccer.
Okay.
He's right.
You,
Right, I'm a state referee. 26 years I'm a referee for Georgia, for soccer.
so you do the Atlanta games?
No, I'm not at that level yet. And I probably won't be at that level, but I do some high-level games. But that's taking it to another level. If I would have started training earlier in my life, I'd probably be on TV doing MLS or some of those soccer games, yeah.
All right, cool. We're going to wrap it up.
Okay.
Give me a shout out. Choke, no joke.
Choke, no joke, is that the name of it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's cool. Choke, no joke, and that's your brand?
Yeah,
Is that your line?
And my name.
Okay, have you got a booth here too?
No. But
Okay,
I will-
well, if you go to your stores and you go to wherever they're sold, the name is Choke, no joke. Don't forget that name, and don't forget Cazal, because it's the good stuff, and you can't go wrong with the good stuff. You'll get your money's worth out of it. The last 10 years, you're gonna want another one. You're not gonna wait 10 years, trust me. Thanks, everybody.
Peace.
Peace out.
Choke, no joke. You know what it is. Yo, y'all niggas better stay DL. Down low. Stop flossing, man. You just want them to just come and get you. Learn from our mistakes, man. That's what this is about. Learn from mistakes. Choke, no joke. Let's go. You already know. Make a love, let's go. My aim was enlightened, drop jewels on you. You thinking I'm jealous, I ain't got cheddar like you. I'm the dude to a game, you got school. Was a local cat, snatch you when I made moves.